Hey, good morning, guys. So I had a pleasant surprise this morning. They didn't need me right away at work in the ICU. So instead of going back to bed, because it's Sunday and things like to implode at the hospital, I went ahead and stayed up and just did some reading and all, and then decided, you know, I should probably go ahead and just get ready for work. And then if they call me and need me, I just have to change clothes because I live an hour away and I don't want the girls stranded without me. So while I was getting ready, I thought, I should share my morning oily routine with you guys and just see how it goes. So there are like five or six oils that I use pretty much every morning, and I will explain why. So I start with Progessence Plus. It's not really an oil, it's a serum with wild yam extract. So it's a natural source, a plant-based source of progesterone, which is awesome for women because we are kind of as a whole lacking, and we're all like progesterone lacking. And so this serum, instead of using synthetic hormones, this is a plant-based hormone, which is great, easily, readily processed by our bodies and used. So you just take a couple of drops. I usually put them, I'm going to undo it. This is a new bottle. You just put a couple drops like on your forearms and rub it in. Some people like to put it on their neck. I find forearms is just as sufficient. Morning and usually evening if I remember, but not always. And then I do what Gary Young calls the Good Day Protocol. And you guys, I love the oils for the emotional benefits. So let me tell you what oils we use and why in the Good Day Protocol. First up is Valor, which is all things emotional. It's a really awesome oil for just balancing and just kind of helping you feel grounded and ready for the day. You know, the word Valor is you think about valiant knights and, courageous and all of that. That's why this oil goes on every morning. So I just put a drop on my wrist. This bottle's almost empty, and then rub them together. And I just really, some intention with your oil usage. I know, which might sound a little frou-frou for some of you guys, but you can smell the oil, you can smell the sweetness, and just, it's an awesome smell and makes me feel amazing. And so when I'm applying it, it's not just put it on and move on. It's apply it, I'm rubbing my wrist together and feeling that little bit of grounded connectedness and just breathing it in, right? And then next up is called Harmony. Now Harmony is, it promotes harmony throughout your day. So this actually, I just put a drop on my fingers and I apply it on my solar plexus so I can feel connected, grounded, and I'm, it's the middle of your chakras. So it's a great place to apply an oil that you're trying to bring harmony and balance to your body. Then Joy, which I think is pretty self-explanatory, right? Joy has oils like rose and jasmine, and I think it has some bergamot. It's a little floral and a little sweet. And I put that just on my fingers and apply it over my heart. Also, I keep a roller bottle of Joy in my bag, and so Joy gets applied throughout the day. Sometimes I add it to my wrists, and then White Angelica, which is amazing for anybody, but nurses especially, because it helps you to not hold on to other people's energies. And, as nurses, we are dealing with lots of people's energies all day, every day. Doctors and co-workers and families and patients, and there's a lot of negative things that go on in the hospital, at least on the ICU, and it can be a really intense environment at different times. And so White Angelica just really helps me to kind of be able to let that go. I can serve the people that I'm serving without holding on to that negativity. So I put a couple of drops on my hands, and then I rub my hands together, breathe it in, and I usually just kind of rub it down my arms, my forearms, and maybe across my neck and up, so it gets in my hair too. Smells amazing. It is awesome. Trying to think what that oil is. Let me see. That is really strong in there. It has bergamot and myrrh and Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, and then it also has black spruce. It has rose also, you guys. So it has some really awesome oils in it that are just super great for emotions. So, and then I'm doing my makeup because I can't look like a hot mess express going to work, even though I'll probably still look like a hot mess express at the end of the day. And so for my makeup, I love to use the Savvy Minerals. All my labels are pretty much falling off, but Savvy Minerals by Young Living. It's a mineral powder makeup. It is free of paraben, bismuth, talc, mineral oil, all those things that are, you know, in a lot of makeups that are really, really bad for us. It's super light, it's super versatile, and so foundation, a bronzer, and I just tried out these new eyeshadows today that came. They were part of like the holiday collection. So there's one that's called Midnight, and it's this like great deep gray, sparkly, you can kind of see a little bit in the cap, right? That's what's on like my lid. I also used Cashmere, which is a, you know, it's like a creamish beige color with sparkle. So that's all over. And that was another one that was from the holiday collection. And then this is one of my personal favorite eyeshadows. I use it a ton as a highlighter. It's called Wanderlust. Oh, you can't see it very well. It's a white creamish color. Not a lot of sparkles. So it's great as like for like inner eye and my like brows, like highlighter. And then typically I use this Multitasker. It's a dark brown as like brow fill-in, and if I want to do an eyeliner or whatever. So it's really, again, just really fun to play with. They have several eyeshadow colors, and so mixing and matching. And I don't know if, like, without my glasses, if you can see my, that's what they look like today. Okay, Midnight and Cashmere mostly, and that Wanderlust. And then part of the holiday collection was this awesome, look at this thing. It has a little mirror and a light. It's a lip gloss, a new lip gloss color. It's exclusive to the holiday collection, so it's part of the reason that I bought it. It's called Rockin', and it is, you know, a really bright pink. So it's fun. I wanted to try it out, but it's really bright. My husband said it looked like I was trying to go clubbing. So I figured if I'm going to go to work, I should tone it down. So then I coated it with this, it's like a nude when you put it on, coppery color, and it's called Journey. And so that just kind of made it a little more, made it a little more neutral. So it wasn't so bam in your face, but it's still fun. And then Abundance. I love this oil. This is going in my diffuser right now. It has cinnamon and orange and ginger, so it's kind of, and myrrh, and so it's kind of a spicy. It feels really warm and inviting. And it just reminds me of November. My girlfriend was talking about this oil last night, and it was a perfect explanation. She said it reminds her of, like, you know, the cornucopia of life, like overflowing. You have abundance in all things, and you just feel really fulfilled, and it's just attracting that feeling of abundance. What, Nikki, the Rockin' lip gloss? Yeah, you probably would like it. It's fun, but maybe a little too much for the ICU. And then at work, because I'm sure, I'm just prepping myself, I'm going to get called in, and so I won't be disappointed when it happens. I use a lot of Stress Away. Now, Stress Away is pretty self-explanatory, right? But the reason it's so effective is that it has these great oils that are like calming and centering. It has cedarwood and copaiba, and it has lime and a little vanilla and some lavender. So it's just this really, I'm going to put some on right now, this really pleasant aroma. And so we rip this out a lot at work. The girls would be like, April, I need something. What do you have in your bag? And Stress Away is usually it. Now, I've also been loving, I'm going to grab it, this blend called Australian Blue, because some of us were talking about this the other night, and it is an amazing oil combination. It has like blue cypress and rose, I want to say. Let me pull it up because I don't want to take us around. Blue cypress, ylang ylang, cedarwood, geranium, spearmint, and it has jasmine, rose, blue tansy, and a couple other oils. So it is just this awesome blend. But the reason it's really amazing is those oils work so well together, and it helps you to feel like grounded and balanced, but also like uplifted. So it's really good for feelings of overwhelm. So I've been like using this kind of a lot lately too. Like, I don't know if you watched my newsfeed Friday where I was having like one issue after the other, falling in chicken and turkey and goose poop, and the laundry getting rained on, and breaking glass jars of bone broth on my counter, and all of those things. But Australian Blue was my saving grace that day. And it's just this so super pleasant, a real like herby, earthy aroma with those little hints of floral in it. So it smells so nice. And the reason that I always talk about things smelling nice is because, I mean, those smells from those oils access our limbic system. So, and our limbic system is linked to memories and emotions. So if it smells nice and you like the smell, it's likely going to help you feel more uplifted and a little more grounded, better, you know, just help you feel a little better because it's pleasant to you. So that is my general oily like routine in the morning. Some oils, the Good Day Protocol, my Progessence Plus, and then my Savvy Minerals makeup, and extra oils throughout the day as needed to help that emotional, any kind of emotional support that might be needed. So, all right guys, I will talk to you later. I'd love to hear what you have, what's your morning routine look like. If it uses oils or the Savvy Minerals makeup, awesome. If not, what are you doing to help you have a great day? Because really the intention behind, you know, your time getting ready, your time throughout the day is huge. Because it allows you, you know, you're putting out positivity when you're taking time and intention to nurture your body and your emotions. So, you know, definitely do that. And if you're not doing it, like, let's talk, because we don't want you to be, oh, I just knocked off all my bottles. Don't worry, nothing broke. We don't want you to be having bad days. We want to help you have great days. So let me know what you're doing. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.